Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. So we're going to take a walk down over here and check out what's going on with Rob and what his plans are, and so he can tell us in his own words what he's doing, what he plans to do. And so that's what we're going to do. So let's take a walk down here. All right. Hopefully he's in here. I think he's in here. I'm not 100% sure. I was like, is he here? I don't know if he's here or not.
Yep, I'm here.
All right. Hi, we were in the neighborhood and we thought we would stop by. We're an insurance salesman.
You cover fire, right?
Oh, well, we like to watch fire.
Oh, okay.
All right, so I'll give you an opportunity. I'm going to back up over here so you can kind of explain what your game plan is.
Okay. Right now, my game plan is to put some cabinets here
Okay.
with a countertop
Okay.
and a sink.
All right.
Over there, I'm going to put a fold-up table that I can fold down to get it out of the way.
Okay.
Plan on putting cabinets on either side of the window. I haven't decided over there. I have to see how much room there is after getting a table and stuff put in.
Right, sure.
So, light switch will be here for inside and porch.
Right.
So, that's for that. I'll have outlets running down both walls.
Yeah, I see you started to drill.
Yeah, I started to drill and put the protectors in. Fuse panel will be here,
Okay.
and that'll be set up to where my solar generator will plug into that to power everything inside.
Okay.
So I plan on making a ladder that will be able to switch from side to side, so
Okay.
no matter which side I need to get into.
Well, then I'm going to show you guys here. So we were just down. The last video that you saw is going to be of what should be of Bud's place. The difference is now Rob's building is 4 foot longer than Bud's building, but Rob went with the lofted barn style. So where when we were down at Bud's, he had very limited space here for storage, and he had no space on that side because it was all open. The difference with the lofted barn is you got a ton of space for storage up here. You have a ton of space for storage up there. If somebody wanted to set up and sleep on either one of the ends, they could also do that as well. Which gives you, because I mean, when you're sleeping, you're not going to really care. But this is longer than, both places have the porch on there. But this is, if you could kind of tell, I'm thinking that it's a little bit longer. But the lofted barn style makes all the difference to me in the world.
Oh yeah.
All the difference in the world.
You're not trying to store everything down here. Now you have spots up there, so this can be your living area.
Right.
You're not having to have shelves and cabinets and everything all over the place.
Right, and even
you can if you want.
Right. But and even if you wanted to, on either end, if you wanted to set up sleeping quarters, on the sides, there's still plenty of room to store stuff. Yes.
And like I said, I did the windows in the peaks on both sides for the summertime.
Right, for ventilation.
For cross ventilation up there. It wasn't a must, but I thought it was important.
You know what? I don't disagree at all. I think it's really, here, I'll show you guys. I'll lift that up so you guys can see. He's got the window there on that end. And then, yes, you can see it. I'm like looking at the camera going, can they see it? But there's a window up there too. And I do think the same thing. I think it's a good thing. Because if you're up there, obviously heat's going to rise in the summertime. You can have a fan if you're up there, and then you do have the cross breeze ventilation, which is good.
If you're just storing stuff, a lot of food, it's not good for it to get real warm.
Right.
So that'll help keep everything
Hell, just make yourself to home, honey.
So this is my spot, right?
Right.
So, and then probably back in that corner, I'm gonna put a closet for hanging up winter coats, that kind of stuff. And then I was gonna make like the restroom back there, but then after thinking about it and talking to Mark, I'm actually gonna put a door back there and add on to the back of it and have my composting toilet and all that and that stuff out there. I'm fine with having an outhouse or whatever, but my wife is the one that is not fine with going out there when it's cold. So.
Right. So a composting toilet is definitely the way to go.
Yep. And if it's right there off the house, the wood stove will be right there between the windows.
Okay.
So the heat will automatically be able to go into that add-on, so it will always be warm,
And
just like in here.
right, and that's the other thing I think a lot of people don't think about when they get a shed or they get one of these type of places. If you want more room, you just make more.
Yeah.
What this facilitates, folks, getting these buildings and stuff like it gives you a starting point.
Yeah, this is the basics.
Right.
And, you
So
can always go add on to the back, add on to the front.
Add on to the
You can even add
sides.
on the side if you want to cut a hallway in the side.
Right.
Put a building, another extension off of it.
Right, and it gives you more space and, but there's, what I like about here, like I said, if you decided if whoever is gonna do it, sleep on one end or the other, that could be your sleeping quarters, you could turn the whole lower section into living space, and with it being 24 foot long, and even though this is only 10 wide, guys, when Dave gets his building in here, you're going to get to see that one, and his is going to be 12 wide by 32 feet. So it's going to be quite a bit bigger, but again, it's just, and I think he went with a lofted barn style too.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he also put the windows in the top like that.
Right, yep, so he put the windows up there as well. So all these things, it's like, and like I said, with, when I was up at Bud's place there, we'll do updates and we'll show you guys the progression of how these guys are working. Because I know next month you're coming down a few days early.
Yep.
So that you can spend days just working on what you want to work on here.
Next month, the goal is wiring and insulation.
Okay.
So that's the next goal. Insulation's kind of the most important, because even with just that little buddy heater or big buddy heater, if this place is insulated, that thing will cook you out of here.
Right. And that's going to make a difference. And we are going to be getting into some colder weather. So we don't know what we're looking at for November, obviously. But, obviously this month was, it was weird too, because Friday was so nice and so warm, and it was t-shirt weather, and it was like almost 80 degrees on Friday. And then we had the cold front come in. And, last night or yesterday, we had the rain yesterday.
It wasn't terrible temperature.
No, it wasn't
But it was rain, no rain, rain, no rain, rain, no rain.
Right. And then today it's been rain, no rain, rain, no rain
but
again.
Cooler and breezy.
Yeah, today's been cooler and definitely more windy. So, but no, like I said, it's just all of these things are a progression, a work in progress. And, and everybody, obviously, they have their normal lives that they have to live as well. So I'm sure, if somebody could, they'd probably take a 2-week window and come down and just bang out their
I
stuff.
would take a month if I could.
Right. But like I said, again, like I said, if you focus on getting the wiring done, the insulation in, and those type of things, that's... it's going to make all the difference in the world. So here he was drilling and putting the protectors in for the piping or for the wiring through the walls. So just so you see that, how we started doing
The most
that.
important thing is the building's here.
Yes.
You're not
Right.
sleeping in a tent when it's 0 degrees outside.
Right. Or on a slanted hill. Right.
In your car.
Right.
So, I think even if it got really cold, if you cranked that thing up, you wouldn't be freezing, but you wouldn't necessarily be cozy. But it would be a lot better than being in a tent.
Right. And like I said, again, with getting the insulation in, that's going to make a huge difference.
Yep.
And like I said, it's a process. And I think a lot of people don't realize how that goes. But
I've been here a year without this.
yes,
You know, it's taken me a
actually last month was Rob's year anniversary that he's been with the group since September of last year, and here we are now in October. And
I've been wanting one of these so bad for so long.
right, and then he finally, ordered it, and we got it in here, and so it's in place, and it looks good, and like I said, again, it's a process.
Of course, it's a mess because I forgot my broom.
Well, I actually have a broom and a dustpan,
I know.
and actually, I think they're in the pavilion.
I think there's 2 brooms in the pavilion.
Well, one of them is because I was looking the other day to sweep the camper, and I'm like, where's my broom? Oh, that's right, it's in the pavilion. So
that's on the list to come down next month. There's a broom and a dustpan along with a whole bunch of other stuff.
well, like I said again, when you get here and you realize, okay, well, I need this, and this.
That's what I did. I had a game plan in my mind, and I got here and I went, okay, that isn't going to work.
Right. Well, that's all right. It happens.
So my list got huge, and next month I'll be able to come in and just start banging things out.
All right. Well, guys, that's a tour here. His game plan of what he wants to do for right now. And so we will go from there. So, Rob, thank you very much for giving us the tour.
No
Appreciate it. And he's got his case of water there. So, it's, that's always important as well. There's his panel box ready to go. So, like I said, it's just a work in progress. So, anyway, guys, remember, we are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that one out, we truly will be in much, much better shape. We have to stop letting them divide us because that's really important as well. Also remember, guys, to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from achieving your goals is you. That's it, nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. I will talk to you all later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.